Team, please let me know that you can hear my voice in the chat. Check 1, 2, check 2, check 3. Yo. Hello, hello, hello. So there, wow. What is that? Daryl, what's up, buddy? Good to see you there. What is that? AFJK. What in the world is going on here? Let's go. What is that? Tesla, guys, Tesla is... Did you guys hear about Tesla? I don't know if you guys read the news on this. But look at this right here. Where is she? Dude, this is jokes, bro. This is just ridiculous. Kathy, look at this. This was what time was it? What time is 4:52 GMT? Could that have been like really early? Is that on December 9th? Let's see what time that is, man. Oh my goodness, dude. Let me see. Is 4:52. Is that GMT-8? Goodness gracious. 2 hours ago? No way. This was... So yeah, this was released 2 hours ago, right? Is that Dea, is that you too? Are you GMT? No, right? Yeah, so the news was released around that time. Oh, let's see. Oh my goodness. There it is. Okay, there it is. Check this out. Kathy Wood's ARK Invest funds shifted positions Monday, December 8th, right? Your GMT. Okay, you're there 3. So increasing stakes in Chinese tech giant BIDU. So while trimming exposure to Tesla, dude, my girl. So the ARK Innovation ETF ARKK purchased 51,263 BIDU shares for roughly $6.7 million. So City analyst Alicia Yap recently raised her price target on BIDU to 181. Suggesting nearly 4% upside, 40% upside potential. Investors see continued growth in Chinese AI and cloud services driving interest. So, dude, yesterday, Tesla, now I can get rid of all this crap here because it doesn't matter anymore. But Tesla is, man, no, don't say that. Tesla closed your intraday at 439.59 and followed along to a close of the post market 439.54 right after seeing a low of around 435.30. So we don't know exactly what time she ended up selling, but this thing moons the next day, bro. So I don't know, dude. You know how a lot of people follow what Kathy Wood does, right? But dude, this has got to be one of the funniest ones that I've ever heard in my life, bro. Like that I mean, dude, come on. You know, like this just goes to show, guys, that not even the insider, not even the I can't even say it. Remember in a class, guys, I was mad hating, right? In one of the classes that we had for the mentorships, I was telling you that like, for example, someone like Kathy Wood or someone like them, they are not the first person. They're not number one, the people to follow, right? Because they're the people that hear it. They're the people that hear of it, right? They're the people that hear of it first, but the person who is first is before them. So that could tell you that you are following number two, which number two becomes what? Number two becomes the first loser. So I'm sorry, I don't mean it that way, but they are for the better part of a lot of the career. Yes, they do guide a pretty nice standing and positioning. At least they are aware of things, prior to it happening. And some success I've found, some people have found some success through following smart money like that. Not going to deny that whatsoever, guys. But just to highlight things like this, right? You don't have. We don't have the absolute power to know where things are going to go. We don't have the absolute knowledge and all that. We could find higher probability plays and things that we can find through the means of other strategies, volatility, be it fundamental analysis, whatever it is, whatever can push us into that no. You know what I mean? So that's, I respect it for what it is, guys. So, but damn, bro. I mean, dude, you sold at the weakness. You know what I mean? And it's not necessarily at the weakness either, right? Because they probably had a position down here of around 340 average, right? So in reality, it could have just been a $9 dip or a $10 dip. I'm sorry. No. It was it was actually more of like a $30 dip than anything else. I will also express my opinion, guys, on the upside right now. Please remember, guys, that the upsides that we see during these days are typical to FOMC or to the Fed. We usually run into these things here that we pre-price it in. So that means that when if the Fed announces a potential their rate cut, there could be a correction in the market, a mean reversion. And in that mean reversion, we'll realize that it's actually okay, that we probably are in okay standings, although, a 25 bip cut really isn't going to do much. It's it's going to take around 11 to 13 months to even hit the curve. So there are other metrics, right? Just like, actually a pretty good episode to watch is kind of Meet Kevin's last night. I think he's right. I think he's right. I think the jobs numbers would really have to be the leading indicator here in the what could make us, reinstate that actual true bullish stance. If we're looking at the SPY on your daily trade here, this is just barely chopping around, arguably looking like a rising wedge or a bear flag. Although we have these wicks to the downside, which could introduce strength. It's very steady. It's not really suggesting your biggest upside or downside. Although it just gapped down. We gapped up into the day, and of course it pulled back, which is sort of what we were expecting, right? We were expecting that resistance to be had just about this area here of 685, 684, right? Pull back the market, potentially enter down into the areas of this right here, right? We were looking for entry right where we said it kind of went. If Sebastian gets here, let me know, team. Yeah, we were looking for the entries right in here, right? So we absolutely got that, right there. This 683.63 bottom of that candle here literally marked off the zone that we were looking for as a possible entry, 683.66. So the entry came in, and now we're still hovering. We haven't actually, really made the return. Just got some AFJK. Let's go, brother. So I can't tell you that this is going to happen or not, but do remember that I was still looking for some bearish move on this. And to be fair, I was also looking for a deeper downside into Tesla, despite the fact that it did drop in the areas that we kind of expected it to. It was very, very tough to see that. So I guess what I'm trying to say here, team, is that the optimism that you're seeing in the market is certainly true, and it is certainly true from what could be highlighted tomorrow with the 90% probability of it. But that typically leads to a mean reversion and consolidation for maybe a day or two or whatever, and then we can continue. But I have to agree, the catalyst would have to land on jobs, just the way that the comparison was against Canada and Canada's exit strategy from their bearish momentum or their consolidation in bearish territory was in fact the jobs data. Let's keep an eye on that. Because as we reach CPI and all that again, guys, that's those are punches that are going to be hard to endure. Nonetheless, I still see the SPY. Regardless of a corrective period or not. I still see the SPY potentially, wanting to reach that 700 mark, the 700 mark, and that's all I can really say for now, guys. In fact, the targets are 702, 703. You guys already kind of heard it from me before. But yeah, guys. So let's see. Would you please take a look at IWM says Destiny. I sold Tesla at 442.50 this morning, waiting for the retrace. Same boat with Kathy Wood this morning. That sucks, man. And I honestly would have, if I was aware of this, guys. I'm in the process of moving out, right, guys? So if I was aware that this thing reached, I didn't have my notifications on. So it's, yeah, as far as Tesla, if it did reach those numbers, let me see here. No, actually the whole play behind Tesla was for a continuation, right? That we would face a little bit of an upside here and resist and then continue to that downside as everything was suggesting so. But news came out, of course, right? That Tesla is maintained at overweight by Piper Sandler. Let's see what else real quick. Why Tesla stock is making a comeback on Tuesday. Let's just see that real quick. Tesla stock climbed 1.5% to 446.35 on Tuesday, outpacing broader U.S. equity benchmarks. The S&P 500 and Dow Jones Industrial Average gained 0.1% and 0.2% respectively, as the electric vehicle maker benefited from new optimism around its progress towards fully autonomous driving. According to Piper Sandler, Tesla's full servicing driving, which is the FSD development, may be advancing faster than many investors appreciate. Wow! So we're getting closer and closer to the full autonomy here. Okay. Other than that, of course, they just released their vehicle. That's their Model 3. That's really cheap. Okay, so let's see. 9 hours ago, let's see, bull of the day, General Motors, 19 hours. Okay, that could have been. This was late yesterday. Tesla Q4 deliveries projected at 507,000 to 512,000 units. Morgan Stanley downgrades Tesla. DRC imposes cobalt quota. So yeah, there was a clear attack, on Tesla, guys. This was. We were talking about Tesla. We were talking about Tesla getting hit by Kathy Wood's sell. Then we have this Morgan Stanley downgrade, and I believe there was another bad news catalyst, I think, on Friday. And let me see. Yeah, it looks like there was one on Friday too. And then, of course, coming to Monday, this thing just gapped down like crazy, which was sort of expected from these topside targets here. We talked about 60. We spoke about it. We spoke about, of course, a $35 upside and then potentially a gigantic downside unless a catalyst saves it. But yeah, they do, huh, brother? Financial, of course, I agree completely. So, but yeah, guys, sorry. Let me see. So, Destiny, you're looking to get in risk on IWM. Is that what you're looking for? Let me know in the chat. Let me just blow my nose. Hold on. if you hear me, Destiny, let me know if you want to get long the IWM. And I do want to check out that ticker again, guys. I'm sorry, I do want to see that Z whatever. Oh, and by the way, I was studying Palantir yesterday. There is a bi-daily signal, or I think a 3-day signal. One of those, I'm already calculating it. That fired off, and that could lead towards a potential massive run. Yeah, guys. So heads up on that. Oh, I think Destiny just may have stepped out, and I'm not sure if she's going to go towards the YouTube side of things. Just in case you guys are having any trouble with the audio or visual here in Discord, I'm going to go ahead and just copy again the link that we have above, and I'm going to put it. They sound fine. Okay, it's just Destiny has the. Well, you know, she has like 2 iPhones or something and like a tablet or something, and like her iPhone can't catch it. But this is the link, guys, in the chat. Should you have any trouble with the audio or visual here in Discord, please go ahead and refer to this. The audio is real time there, slightly, millisecond delay here, but all good. I was just asking her to see if she wanted to get in. Financial, did you see me miss a ticker, bro? That somebody asked. I know the Z whatever ticker, J something. I want to look at that too, but no. Okay, hold on. Destiny, let me know. Destiny, let me know if so you entered puts when, yesterday or today? It's all good. Yeah, I bet you have to use both of the platforms here to hear me. But did you get into puts today or oh, 0DTE? So yeah, was it yesterday or today? Man, okay, so you were in the puts as of this morning and 0 Ds. Okay, so there is an issue. I have to admit, there is an issue with that due to the fact that it ran so, it ran so hard. So that could have already kind of Ivy crushed your puts, right? Especially since we are now just about, yeah, I mean, we're after lunch now, right? Just about an hour after. Your theta has to be, I mean, absolutely annihilating you right now. That's also a problem. So for continuation to the downside, if this doesn't immediately, you said what are you in 250, 251? You were very close to in the money, huh? You were at the oh wait, you bought in the money? Do you usually do puts in the money? Or I mean, it would be mark price, right? It would be at the money or slightly in the money or at the money. But you were right there. So since you're so close, it was in the money. Okay, so since you're so close, your loss right now should be around 60, 70%, right? Are you around there? I would like to just know the loss percentage, so then I could gauge it against the retrace here. We just closed an hour on the. Yeah, we just 23 minutes to close the hourly time frame IWM. We're gonna get a 2-hour close in 23 minutes. Yeah, and also let me check on the others, unless I have two. No. Hang on. Let's see. And then let me check the RTY. Okay, so let's see, hourly time frame coming to a close, bi-hourly as well. And your 4-hour as well. The 4-hour time frame decompressed earlier than it should have, and it's sitting precisely at the 50% mark right now. That typically means that you're going to have continued upside due to its early release here. Aside from that, you would be, yeah, I think that may have been just about it, right? No other weird time frames, unless I can catch one. No. Okay, at this resistance, you may get a bit of a lucky shot here, but I can't actually validate it if you really will. I'm going to find out to see if momentum suggests a continuation to the downside. But do remember that I was talking about a very bullish, small cap, micro cap. So yeah, being short the asset here or betting the downside on this asset is not the best look just yet. It does feel like it could mean revert, right? But everything should be kind of following that same guide as a bullish. Liquidity bottom on this could actually reflect. Oh, that's not bad. Let me see this line here against your weekly. Oh, geez. Okay. Yeah, you're reaching the targets that I just talked about, right? These are, which is heads up. Watch your valuations on your. Yeah, watch your valuations right now. You should be around 65% now. Right, as you drop into this area here, these are all support zones right in here, okay? Be careful. Continuation to the downside is likely. Let me see. The time is, okay, we have about 20 minutes left. This could touch down one more time and then maybe continue towards the upside. It still feels bullish. Let me see. Because at this point, you'd rather just salvage whatever the cash is there for a better opportunity, even though it's lesser cash, right? So downside, hold on. Remember that we still have a potential second touch of it, okay? Let's see how far we can make this to the downside. 30. So first of all, yeah, we're still kind of nosediving here on your 2-minute time frame. Downside continues. Let's see, 3-minute downside. Watch out for the support at 251.66. Heads up. 4 minutes. Let's see. Come on, hurry up. Downside 4 minutes. Nosediving on a 4-minute time frame. 5-minute time frame. New bar. Nosediving with expansion. Hang on, it's still going a little bit lower. We still got more to go. Downside contractive 15-minute time frame. Fair enough. Okay. Let's see. Still nosediving here on a 20-minute time frame, but it is getting closer to expansion. So, okay, downside continuation into the 30-minute. That's good. Hourly time frame does have a downside posturing with expansion. Heads up. We're still getting more corrective downside here. 3-hour time frame still down. And I would say it's a little kinked on the 2-hour and the 3-hour. But let me see the 2-hour. Okay, downside continues 2-hour, yes. 3-hour time frame, I'm going to say that it does. 4-hour time frame. This may be it. Let me see the 6. Okay, I'm going to say it's the 4-hour because in 2 hours, this is going to close and it's just a 50% prior bar pullback of this thing. 4 hours downside leads to a current ATR of $1.52. Low would be 250.77. And that would be marked off right about here, 250.77. Hard target on that would be 251.04. Okay, yeah. Here's discretion on the support bound. 251.04. Oh man, I have to favor that one. 251.36. Careful. Any news can actually invalidate this. Okay, but it does have the signature for continued downside. Validations of resistance are being made as we speak. Very likely a long condition from this area here. So this would technically be a bull play. And it's also highlighting the potentials of continuation to the upside via the broader markets too. This is an ascending broadening wedge. Sorry, a right angled broadening wedge. Just about like this here. We could probably do the hourly on this as well. Very nice. Okay. This formation can be played both ways. It doesn't mean, it does not necessarily mean that it's completely bearish because it's on an uptrend here. It's neutral. It is direction neutral. Let me see. Okay, that feels okay. That does not feel bad whatsoever. Okay, here we go. So this is your convergence here, and this is anxiety, right? Massive anxiety. And you're also testing these top sides here. Let's see this from a larger time. Okay. Let me see it like this. I'm not going to lie to you for 1 second. It feels like it could qualify for a breakout here, but it's just because it has grouped, touches. But if we use this on a, man, you should, the puts that you got maybe would have been better for the next day. There is still down. Okay, these are the targets here. Okay, you're right around the supports that I just told you about. Heads up. That's just about all you have for that downside, but you are well within the support range also of the RTY, which is the Russell Futures. That's it right there. So if it goes down further into the areas of 25, 30, 60, that would be your 251.36 equivalent on the IWM. And I expect there to actually be, I don't know if there's going to be some kind of a bounce there maybe, right? But it's looking okay. But I want you to maximize the amount that you can get back, from the loss. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? So let's see about it. Still a little more pressure to the downside on the IWM. QH hit 113. Was that one of our? Was that one of our targets, brother? Let's see. Hold on, guys. Oh my goodness. What a rejection on futures. Wow. Coming, guys, I'm coming. Hold on. Oh my goodness, look at that run. Looks like the SPY wants lower. Good call if you bought that bottom. Dude, I know. Look at that thing go, bro. What a huge rejection. And it's like, it feels like it wants to undo. I mean, look at this thing doesn't look so bullish, you know what I mean? But it looks like a huge head and shoulders. It feels like it, feels like a downside on this, if anything. But then how are we to expect that? How are we to expect that when the typical run would be, it would be upside, to the Fed. Really, brother? Yeah, it does look like it. Loot, nice. It looks like they're trying to kind of copy it. Hey, brother, how are you? Man, that's what I need to do for sure. I realized that we needed to man, moving out yesterday just prevented me from, doing my normal thing. So Arca, I'm a little late, but trying to see what you think about XRP. Not sure if you already did the analysis. No, I haven't, so I could. Do you think we should see some downside now and eventually pump with tomorrow's news? No, the pump that you're catching today is tomorrow's news. We're pre-pricing it. The announcement tomorrow, I expect a correction after the announcement or right into it. So the upside that you're catching is the probable bib, the rates correction, and then a potential mean reversion after that announcement. There is some weird play, within that. I see. Sorry, guys. What? Just copy the playbook above. Yeah. Muffin, hold on just a quick sec. That's going to be what? No. Coming, guys, coming. What odd behavior on this. Let me see your 3 minutes. Sorry. So, okay. Well, I mean, you have, that tops that upside. I need to know when I should go in on 300x. Oh, dude. Yeah. So I was speaking to somebody about that today, but you're making me really think here, because I do need to put something out, and I'm gonna ask the team right now if they don't mind, right? But I'm just gonna go ahead and put a full thread on a quick little 10-minute video on that, and then just put it up, right? Because it's, dude, I'm moving out of my place, and that creates this. So there's a potential integration too between Solana and Ripple, so that also may give it some more thrust. So I'm gonna definitely have to check in on that here real quick, brother. I'm just trying to, gain. Hold on, guys. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, we don't want that. Day, I love you, buddy. Jeez, what a rejection. What time is it? Okay, we have about 6, coming into 6 minutes to closing the traditional trading hour, 30-minute time frame, RTY. Let me see how this behaves. What? Okay. Sorry, guys. I was just having an issue with my account. How dare you? How dare you restrict the boy like that? Okay. All right. Message sent. Okay, guys. So let's see. Did anybody get in the IWM by chance? Speak to me. Speak to me immediately. Yeah, I have to upload this. You want the screenshots? Not I. Oh, brother, I see you in there. Lineman, lineman, please let me know whatever you need, brother. I got you, okay? I sent you a DM all, 45 and a half years late. But please let me know, brother, and I got you, okay? Let's guys, so yeah, let me the IWM, the NWA. Oh, dude. All right, guys. So okay, yeah, team, let me film a quick one here for XRP, just so I could put it out because I didn't do it yesterday at all, man. And that's quite all right. It's just that I didn't, I got back really late. I'm trying to make this as seamless as possible, but that's also super duper difficult. Let me see. Hold on, guys. I'm coming to it. Did I have it here? Hold on, guys. Straight out of Compton. Dude. You said that's them. Dude, that's yeah, I know them, brother. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it. Okay, so I have that there, and look at USDT. Look at the tether dominance. As soon as it reached that resistance level, man, let's go. Okay, we are out of support here though, so wow, that's exciting. Yeah, I'm gonna have to read this here and see how this pulls back, but yeah, that was already an impressive drop. And let me see this from a slightly larger time. This would have been Saturday. We got the Sunday move. And we were to drop down towards this area here, 5.94, and then the video that I missed just yesterday, of course, that would have been the continuation. Okay. All right. I think I got it. And against this, you guys are seeing my screen, right? Okay. Against this, I know we had Bitcoin supporting there pretty soon, right? Okay. Yeah, no, it did work. Okay, cool. And now continuation would be there. I don't think I'm going to use Bitcoin, but I still need to sort of see where it is, right? Yeah, that's what I was talking about yesterday, right? That there is an inverse correlation. RLUSD to XRP, and it is still proving okay. All right, so okay, perfect. Let me switch over here, and I think I am I think I'm good to go. Yeah. I don't think I want to use that at all. I'm going to use a completely new chart. New chart. Okay. All right, team. Yeah, let me give it a quick film. Quick film. And we'll upload it and continue on our journey here to the center of the earth. Hold on, guys. dude, what the hell? Okay, let me get that thing on. Is it good? Is it good? Oh, good. Damn. Sorry, guys. Here we go. Okay, team. So we are coming up here with the XRP into what looks like to be a major resistance on this medium-term time frame. I want to just go ahead and come out with this video here because, of course, I just missed the earlier video from last night's thread, as I am presently moving out of this place. Okay, guys. So I'm going to be trying to make the analysis vids and the market preps and the classes. I'm going to try to balance everything out as seamless as possible, but there will be some push and pull here. But yeah, with that said, guys, I am observing here a bit of resistance, as we do have major weekly timeframes kind of closing and opening right around the same areas of where we are presently resisting from. English again not doing it to me, right? So this can present a bit of a pullback here, guys, and that pullback is still, right, with its fairness, a bit temporary. Now, the temporary side of things, I do have to kind of highlight here that it would be temporary for today. Now, the upside continuation would actually be pertinent to the Fed, right, guys? We're coming up to the rate cut as soon as you know, this next day here, the 10th. So, if there is a way for us to find continuation, well, there would have to be a massive catalyst announced, and apparently we have a if I'm reading this correctly, right, my buddy Kelly over here telling me that the SEC, let's see, there's apparently some type of partnership or something happening within Solana and Ripple, which is a huge deal, and I'm not sure if it's already being mentioned publicly, but please let me know in the comments below, in the chat, right, if there is anything or any information that you're catching on that, right? But this looks like it could be a pretty good catalyst. Now, unfortunately, the unfortunate part is that it's being announced today instead of like into maybe, you know, a date like tomorrow, where the Fed is going to announce that, right? Or after that, at least, right? Guys, the upside that we're catching right now is what I'm trying to tell you is that it's typical. Okay, the upside does have some weight to it, and it does have that pre-pricing that you know, historically happens into that rate cut or the Fed announcements, the FOMC in this case. So I want you to be careful here, because there could be a resistance into that announcement or right after it, which can bring price back down towards what could be a mean reversion. A mean reversion, bring it back to its fair value before a continuation to the upside. Now, the upside would also have to kind of agree with the entire rest of the market too, guys, okay? Now, the entire rest of the market would generally have to believe that that 25 BIP is the greatest thing in the world, which I don't necessarily think it is, but still, it doesn't matter what I think. It matters what everybody feels and prices into the asset. Okay, guys. Now I'm gonna also be talking about here your tether dominance, as it is coming into that support where bounces can happen and have before. Okay, guys. So we're gonna talk about this and much more. Please go ahead and click in the description below so you can get yourself get yourself a great tier level for trading futures within Femex. Okay, guys. So Femex is the new partner here with Arca Bulls, right, guys? So make sure to hit that and also become an algorithmic trader. Let's find this journey. Let's combat this journey together. Make sure to pick yourselves up some of the Arca Bulls automated trading systems that we are now beginning to test live with the team. Okay, guys, so make sure to hit that link in the description below, where you will also find the link to join the Scalpers Market mentorship. It's 14 weeks, guys. That's going to be starting with the bear edition, and then we're going to do the long edition, 7 weeks each. Okay, guys, and it's going for a ridiculous price right now, so make sure to enroll into that. Lots of attention coming into it, which I'm very happy about. And we're going to be starting the beginners here pretty soon, so inquire about that, as it's only about $100 for the beginners mentorship. That's around 9 weeks long. Okay, guys, let's continue on with the analysis here and see what is good. Okay, so jumping right back in towards the tether dominance, guys. This is an area that has been tested before as a low, right? So you can see that the last time we were right about here on tether dominance, this absolutely bounced to the upside pretty aggressively at the close of your existing day. So you had the capitulation candles here, right? We closed right about that 5.868% here and gapped up and then continued to the upside. So there could be some type of similar iteration within this this time here too. So now if we mark off the relative bottoms on this, you're going to then see like how this has reacted before, right? So let's put a line right down here. Right now, take a look at this. Right, so you have a bounce here, you have a bounce here. Of course, these are together, and you also have a bounce right around this area. So these, I mean, guys, this is really just around a test number 3. So this could lead to a pretty big retracement. Okay, guys. So I'm just saying that for now, you can expect XRP to and everything else, right, to kind of pull back here. So if there is a pullback zone that we can expect XRP to reach, I would say wait. I would say wait for the price to come down to you, right? And let's see this, right? So we're on a daily candle here, and we have about 4 hours 45 minutes to close this day. I would say that there could be yeah, we ignored a lot of things on this way up. Man, I don't want to do that. This feels like it already kind of sort of. Okay, I'm going to put a liquidity bottom on this of 206.7. Yeah, $2.06, right? 206.728. Wow, nice, bro. And sorry guys, I'm talking to the trading team on the side, right? And let's see. Aside from that, your pullback targets could be at the confluence of around these. Hang on, almost there. Let me make sure that I do have something there. Okay, cool. Yeah, it would be roughly at this 209.659. So I'm going to give you the range now. 209.659 in the okay, great. So it's just it's a normal range. Okay. All right. So that would be it right about here, guys. Let's go ahead and just highlight the zone so that everybody's on the same page. But I am expecting a probable pullback into this, in the more immediate short term, as it has already made the move that it kind of needed to make here. Okay, guys. So that's really all I'm trying to say. Be very, very careful how we're trading here. It is definitely bullish, right? Absolutely bullish, but we have catalysts coming in that are currently being pre-priced. So that's really the the attention I want you to kind of gather here. Oh yeah, we're coming from the upside, right? Let me see. Yeah, of course. Perfect. All right, so these are going to be your the receipts. Let's put them in there. This is your receipt number 1, right? Let's go ahead and get your receipt number 2. Here you go. And receipt number 3, we'll go ahead and put it here. And these could be the areas of risk on. Okay, guys. So just know that. And let's get rid of these lines here to try to keep some organization in line, right? Okay, perfect. Let's go down to the 4-hour time frame and see what's up. Yeah, I would say, yeah, guys, I think it would be down into these targets here roughly. It does make, what I'm saying is that it does make sense, you know, to kind of bring price down into this area here. We kind of broke out of this thing here. We never really touched it, right? Broke out of this thing here, broke out of this thing here. We never really came back to it. So I would expect that pullback to be happening soonish. Let me see. Yeah, your 5-hour time frame is already kind of decompressing here. 50% of that 5-hour would roughly be 210, just around 209. Okay, I like it. Inverse head and shoulders played out here, guys, and I don't think the target has been reached just yet. So if we can, let's see if we can find regression on this, as I do believe it could have been this right here. Okay, so if this is your inverse head and shoulders, right, we have a little bit of a coloring book strategy going on here. Let's go ahead and take that bottom side and see what the psychology could take us to. Yeah, so this will take us around to the 227.418. Wait for price to pull back, come into these areas here, and then continue to that massive upside. Okay, guys, it is looking still, yeah, I mean, for the better part of it all, man, this thing is looking, it doesn't look bad at all. Let's see this immediate short. We'll finish off this video and continue on our merry way. 10 minutes. Let's see. Are we correcting to the upside from micro? Okay, yes, we are correcting, and we are looking for validations of resistances is what I believe is happening here. Upside into the 3-minute, 4-minute upside still, 10-minute time frame. Come on. Let's finish it up. Let's go. Yeah, 10-minute time frame still has that upside. 15 up. Come on. I assume that it's still up. Is it? Maybe. Okay. Let me see. No, let's just go ahead and finish off the 15-minute time frame with upside, and that would be just about 1 cent, taking you to 214.972. Let's see where that is. Okay, tangible price. Oof, that's really close. 214.734, around that 214.491. It's like 215-ish, right? That would be your pullback area, and then downside continues from that 214.215. 20-minute time frame continues. Yeah, downside into the 30. Let's see. Come on. Yeah, hourly time frame still downside. Bi-hourly time frame. Let's finish it off, man. Come on, let's go. Do your damn little thing. Almost there. 3 hours. 4 hours worth of downside, and I think that's going to be it. So in 38 minutes, your 4-hour time frame closes. Should it close somewhere around here, or even around that 212, you're getting around 4 cents drop on this. So let's just say that it opened up roughly at around the same target that the previous bar opened, which was around 211.499. Your low would be 207.499, and 207.499 is located just around here. Yeah, I'm sticking with my thesis. I do believe that price action is coming down into these areas here, and then it'll continue towards the upside from there. And I mean, we could sort of see that too, but I'm sure that everybody's kind of feeling that bullishness. Careful into the Fed, guys. Careful into this announcement that's going to happen here pretty soon. 12-hour time frame upside still. We have still upside here into your daily time frame. Yeah, upside still into your bi-daily. Oh man, yeah, I remember this the other day. 4-day time frame still upside, 3-day, 5-day upside, weekly upside, still a bi-weekly upside, man. And at some, yeah, it will be just about a month's worth of upside from the opening of the present month, which is, let's see, your current ATR top will take you to, yeah, just around 279, 450. And after this downside, potentially into the next trading session or overnight at 6 p.m. Eastern. Really? Trump is going to announce something, guys, for crypto? Let's go. Let me know in the comments below what you think. And also, I know that this video is already at 14 minutes, so hit those ATWs. And yeah, I think this is pretty much it, guys. It is looking very good. The upside continuation is absolutely massive. And this is pertinent to getting a 50% retrace of your tether dominance. So expect resistances as soon as this 5 spot 894, right? And that may be an area to use, but I have a feeling it's more along the lines of this here, at least starting at 5 spot 964 to around 5 spot 943. But you know, and this really could, in light of your let me see which one's kind of closing here, right, in light of your weekly, maybe, I think it was, your weekly has around 5 days that just opened. Okay, let's see, that has around 2 days 5 hours, 1 day for the 4-day, 2 days for the 2-day, 1 day for, okay, yeah, it would be your 50% decompression of your day. Usually happens within 1 hour of the closing period. So this, you know, you have around 4 hours left. Yeah, I expect us to either bounce from that area of 5 spot 894, or actually reach this area here and really make a presence to the downside. That's what I think is going to do in order for XRP to reach this here. Okay, so anyway, guys. Yeah, I think this is a pretty good place to, oh my goodness, I think it's a pretty good place to leave off. Should you have any questions or concerns, you know where to reach me. And also, please remember to enroll to the scalpers market, whereas I'm not going to teach you guys the candle analysis. I'm not going to teach you any of that. We're going to go straight into what makes successful trading in the short term, and you know, executing the plays, crafting them, and all that good stuff. Okay, guys. So trajectory on this XRP play would just be, obviously, you know, it's gonna do what it's gonna do for this immediate short term. It might as well just come up and support around that, resist around this target of around 214, 295, pull back the market, and then get in around these areas here. What's cheap could also be cheaper, guys. I would be careful into holding major positions into the Fed, as sometimes the easier trades are presented after the Fed. Okay, guys. So that's just about it right there. And yeah, but I think this is a pretty good place to leave off. Should you have any questions, reach out to me at arcabulls@gmail.com. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Adios, team. Peace, and peace. Please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as it cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. Ever. I need you to do your own due diligence, and everything will be cool. But with that said, team, I wish you well. A very good rest of your night and or day, and I will catch you at the bell mañana. Adios, team. Oh, yeah. Perfect, team. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate you for that. Yeah, some bounces can happen here, guys, and it may be a bigger bounce than we think, but it's still something we got to kind of keep our eyes and ears open for, right? Let me, where the heck is my, let's let the image in. Imagery, please, imagery. Oh my goodness. So, yeah, Muffin Man, that's really cool that you kind of caught that, right? Very awesome times. Hold on, guys. What did you do with me? Yeah. Goodness gracious, guys. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Is that it? Oh yeah. Look at NRGV reach the target. Oh. What was the target on this again? 446? Oh, dude. Amazing. Very, very cool. And yeah, man. And guys, Beyond was actually going again. Did you guys notice that? It started doing its little dance. But what was that other? Yeah, I just want to take a look at that other ticker too, guys. But I'm going to post up this XRP here real fast, and then we'll do the thing. But let's see. That ticker that's going to 400 and whatever percent. What is it again, bro? AFJK? Oh my, what? Dude, no way. Bro. This thing is just going. Does this have options or what the heck is this? Why is it going so insane? This thing is actually squeezing. Did it have shorts present? It's gonna release the halt here soon. Did it halt on an uptick? It looks like it. Oh my goodness, guys, this thing is just going insane. I was just talking in the YouTube side, but I had you guys muted. But what is making this run like this? And did it halt on an uptick? Goodness, my goodness. That is just nasty. Last jump was $6. Yeah, that depends on the bid and ask on the level 2. You have to take a look at that. What is happening here? One. Are we back in? What? Okay. Z squeeze strong for 49.75, dude. Moderate for 58.30, dude. And has it been meeting the targets? It has. Z squeeze killing it. Wow, bro. The 21st. Hold on, guys. Man, that is absolutely incredible. And I don't know if you guys are seeing this, man, but BMNR is kind of freaking going a little insane. Yeah, guys. I mean, at this point, dude, you know, you can never really tell what the heck it's gonna do, you know? Oh, goodness gracious, that is insanity. Crazy, man. Crazy stuff. All right, team. Let me put up that video here and come right back in. Looks like the ES is, you know, the S&P What time is it? Maybe some retraces around here, but it still feels like it needs to balance out somewhere. Okay. Okay, guys. Yeah, let me post up that thing real quick, guys, and I will. Do you guys want me to do an at everything, or what? Oh, options. What's up, buddy? How are you, man? No, dude. Everybody was just looking at. Everybody was looking at that AFJK. Some people are in this. This thing like just went stupid today, bro. Went like from $9 all the way to 46. You're still in? Wow. Dude, careful with this thing, man. Oh God. And you know, also the Bitmine, that's one that's been working, you know, in and out here. But yeah, this thing is catching fire, bro. Insane fire. Yeah, guys, let me post that up real quick and just come right back in. Hold on, team. I can do that everyone say I'm back or whatever. Yeah, because I'm not gonna wait for this thing to. I'm not gonna wait for this thing to finish doing its thing. The YouTube post, it always takes a long time. So I'll just keep it right by me here. Yeah, or as long as Ethereum, right? Because of Tom Lee's. Isn't Tom Lee the biggest Ethereum holder now? Like he's the largest Ethereum holder with a Bitmine. And he just bought more, I think. Yeah, I don't know what time it is for Seb, but Seb and I have been kind of charting out dumpster fires. Micros, actually. you know, I know that a few other people have been SMCI again. Let's go. Oh, dude. Also, this one here too. This created Inc. Oh my goodness, bro. He's the CEO. He's pretty much the one who called SMX And SMX was like, you know, bro, this I don't know if you saw this thing freaking rip, right? So what is it like? I mean, the better part of around 6 days, this thing was at $3. It went all the way to 490. So the CEO of Created was kind of the one who pointed that out before it happened. And now, and dude, have you noticed that these small caps are running, or these, well, all of these, they're running after a reverse split. You know, I'm not immediately after, but it's like I would say all of them are running within 2-3 weeks, maximum 4 weeks of having a reverse split. And then now all of those are going insane. Like what's the other one? TWG, I think it was. That one was another one that had the entry conditions, and it just, man, that thing retraced and it gave it all back. Wow. But yeah, dude, TWG was one that ran from $5 to it looks like, man, very close to the resistance, to $27. And this one as well, look at it, just a few weeks ago, had the reverse split there too. And I think WHLR also just had its reverse split too. And this was one that ran like freaking insane, right? So this one was a couple, I think maybe a week ago or whatever, right? So, and then the thing went from, I guess it really did start here, right? The thing went from 265 all the way to around $8. So this right? Yeah, dude. So that's why we're, and also the China stocks, dude, those are doing okay too. But there is a repeating pattern. There is a repeating pattern here, bro. And it's you know, it's doing what it's doing. But yeah, man, I just wanted to share that here with you and see what is up. But let's see. Other than that, brother, Japan rate hike, more than likely. Oof. What do you think that'll do to us? Capitulate? I wonder if it's going to be like on us too, because I think we're running on the what was it again, bro? Remember the China stimulus that just hit? But dude, like at some point that's going to not have so much steam, right? Before our next leg up? Yeah, dude. Wow. And you know, that's also true to they're just like Mullen. There's also the Fed, you know, we just pre-priced, you know, the Fed interest rates, the cut, right? So as soon as they announce it, that mean reversion, like almost like for sure, you know. Yeah, dude, Mullen is still around, bro. That thing is just, you know, dwindling in the twilights of its of its glory, down a million. What was it? It's got a high of around $5 billion or something. Dude, I think you and I were looking at that like months ago. Oh, dude, that's so funny. Oh my goodness. Dude, I don't even, dude. That's just crazy talk, man. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, guys, I do have to say that this I'm gonna just say this, guys, out loud. I think I'm gonna buy some CRTD, and it's just because, guys, all of these are supposed to be kind of like light risk, but you know, do as you will. But CRTD apparently has a comeback here coming, and of course the guy, you know, he has a whole idea of fighting against the short sellers, and he just got the reverse split, right? So it's following the normal trend. And then also the guy called SMX out. So I'm gonna I'm probably going to long this. It's 63 cents. You know what I mean, dude? It doesn't even like it's not gonna make a dent or anything. But putting in I don't know, dude, putting in a few $100 in this just to do whatever, maybe it may be worth it. But yeah, this thing has had some pretty powerful bursts through it, through its life. So let's see about it. Let's see how this thing does. I mean, look at these. It looks like you're like this is an Inception movie. You know what I mean? One day you're trading at $97, and then the next day you're trading at $46,000. You know, guys, it's just because of the reverse split. Remember. But it has, yeah, it's had some pretty intense, runs. I know those are ridiculous, right? But yeah, I'm wondering like if we can benefit here from a more immediate short-term pump on this. I wouldn't even doubt if this thing went and then out of nowhere it's seen everywhere. That's kind of what I'm observing here. But as far as the all around technical on this, it is in the short term time frame at least. Let's see, logarithm, right? Yeah, in that short term time frame, we are building that higher low structure. And should I see this in like maybe your 8 hour? Schwab doesn't let you buy CRTD. Dude, this is like, I think it's OTC, bro. This is like really, really dumpster fire. OG dumpster fire. So Schwab, it would probably be on E-Trade. I think, or Trade Station, but this is restricted? No way. Dude, I wonder if they just restricted that, man. Because this thing has firepower, dude. Like, I mean, real firepower. It's screaming upside, volatility, momentum, all this stuff is it's maxed, and it's not stopping. Like this, look at this buy daily, bro. I mean, that couldn't be more certainty. And of course, we're coming up to a resistance right here, but dude, this thing might actually blow through it. This 3-day time frame also has a huge amount of expansion upside. I hope. I don't even. Well, I wouldn't suggest going in on this heavy whatsoever, like at all. Really at all. But it could be massively explosive. And yeah, I'm not catching any downside here, bro, like whatsoever. I feel like this could be. I mean, look at the candle here, bro. That's easily one of the. Let's see, what's the volume traded on this so far? I'm actually curious over that. Yeah, I need to finish that. Bi-monthly candle. Oh, well, that just kind of started, right? Your bi-monthly just started? Yeah, well, a month ago. So let's look at your monthly time. No, I would definitely need the bi-month. Let me see the quarterly. That's going to be over in 2 days. So far, the quarterly has traded 970,000. So just around $1 million. Half in the prior quarter. 300 in the prior quarter to that. 694 in that prior quarter. 394, so half in that other quarter. 644. 292, 479, 335, 119, 75, 127, 191, 77,000, 327,000, and this quarter it's traded almost $1 million. Dude, this could be a massive V shape. Rejected. Yeah, that's really interesting. I'm curious about this, bro. Like very, very curious. I think it's got something, man. Something, man. And 22 days, your semi-annual candle will close bullish engulfing. This would be an annual tweezer bottom. Yep. And also, yeah, paired with an inverted hammer too. And a hammer. Goodness. Good. Dude, yeah, this thing could be on something here. I just got to mention it to you guys. I think I want to even release a video on this, guys. This is truly at the bottom. Who knows? But yeah, guys, again, don't risk much on this, right? Don't put yourselves at a crazy risk. But it certainly feels like it's got some firepower. It really feels like it's got thrust. BMNR, on the other hand, guys, still continuing on the upside, just created a new high of day. That was just about $39.79, almost to that $40 area. Wow. Very cool stuff, guys. What was it, just today, right? Today we had a low of around 34.69, and it's now around almost $40. So this is an impressive day today, guys. The daily ATR top on BMNR was 38.61 and almost reaching $40. This thing is overbought for the day. With interest. So yeah, I don't even think you'd be able to buy this in something like Robinhood either, guys. So yeah, just be careful with that. This is a created ink. Yeah, it doesn't even look like that has that. Hold on. Okay. It looks like yeah, it looks like Webull, you couldn't even buy it there either. Webull doesn't do OTC anyway, right? Oh, damn. The video, of course. Okay, still has some time to go. All right. And also, I noticed just a little bit ago that, yeah, the finger's starting to get some action, but no, not that. It was the IWM is starting to kind of, it's retracing a 5-minute, but it just, kind of bursted here. Lows of around, this is your 5-minute time frame, guys. So yeah, I guess around 30 minutes ago, 35 minutes ago, 251.53. It's now 252.12 at that high. It feels like it has some more bullish push. I just want you to be careful, okay, team? Well, historically we run into the Fed, and then pull back on the news, right? But let's see. LAES volume picking back up. Let's go, man. Yeah, a few different things are starting to do that, huh? Okay, the Hang Seng index is starting to reverse or it's finding the regression. All right, guys, I think this is your low on the benchmark from China. And there could be a pump into these assets here sooner than later. Okay. Jeez, dude. That one I was telling Seb I was really worried about this one here. IWM, 30-minute time frame. It's starting to kind of push here, guys. So that means your 10-minute IWM should have pushed to, okay. Heads up, team. This might start, yeah, this might start pushing here. We have a power hour just started right now, team. Yeah, so this might start getting some upside. It's feeling like it wants it. Hold on, guys. Oh my goodness. Quantum stocks are popping up on momentum scanners. Let's go. Hold on, guys. Let me blow my nose. No, I mean, I would have to load up. I would have to load up like a trade station or something to get CRTD, and I that would take forever for me to fill. So, but I am looking at this OFAL play, and I think I'm gonna load here a little bit, but I just don't want to play these for a lot of money, you know, man. I these can really, you know, tear someone apart, like bad. So I don't think I want to I don't think I want to mess with it too. Yeah, this one up in my screen. This ticker OFAL, man, the signature is looking insane on a 3-hour time frame, even on a 4-hour time frame for volatility and momentum. This is, I mean, dude, 6-hour time frame on this. Also, oh my goodness, dude. Yeah, also it's starting to, you know, expand, and it's coming from a critical point too. Yeah, so some of these lowest point. Yeah, the last time it was down this low. Oh, dude, this thing had an explosion from 65 all the way to 90. So I'm wondering if this could, you know, pop. And it's OFAL. I'm trying to actually I'm literally trying to study it right now because it literally is moving, you know, it has volatility present. Where was this? Just at 87.50 within the last what, 5 minutes? Yeah. 87.23. Oh my goodness, dude. It's a, yeah, of course it's a little bit in the illiquid side. But it is showing promise. Yeah, especially in that 4-hour time frame, the 6-hour time frame. My goodness, man. 8 hours. This is your 12 with an upside pivot. Dude, your daily has a huge upside pivot. Bi-daily still continues. 3-day still continues. 5-day up and accelerating. Sorry, the 4-day, now the 5-day. What the heck, man? I can't tell from here. So the weekly ATR top would be the weekly ATR top would be 143. The bi-weekly would be 202. It's already hit 90, almost 91. Yeah, guys, heads up on this one. I'm not sure really what they're doing here, but let me see if I can bring this down to a smaller time frame. What the heck? I think we're going to have to find ourselves a catalyst for this. I don't see anything mentioned. Yeah, guys, I'm not catching anything on this like news. And it doesn't look too old either. Feels like it IPO'd. Yeah, I think it IPO'd on actually May this year. What the heck? I mean, I scalped a position here on the IWM for around 22%, and I expected it to continue going up. The runner is red. I wonder if they're about to switch it up here, guys. Punisher. I'm wondering what's going to happen here in under 5 minutes. It's feeling sus. Primary inflection on this, just to keep the information out, 251.53, and should it reach, you know, areas of high, I guess high volume. Yeah, there is one. Yeah, with a 251.48. Whew. Goodness. Options, I love you, buddy. I'll see you, buddy. Be safe. $85. What? Dude. Oh my goodness. Are you holding a big position or what, dude? Wow. You sold? Nice. At least you took it, bro. Seriously. At 74, good God. That's just insanity, man. That's so much upside. It really is just ridiculous. Watch that thing be at 300 tomorrow because it's HKD 2.0. Yes, I can. Let me pull that up. Hold on. Yeah, one runner would make you dollars. Okay. Yeah, it feels, I mean, the SPX, of course, it can always still be cheaper, right? But you do have a major support, literally located, of course, located right at the open of the day. But I think they're going to turn the market around. I don't know if I think they may bear trap people here, right? Because it's dropping so aggressively that I feel that they're going to, at the SPX hourly close, which is in less than 2 minutes, there could be a major shift. As it sometimes it just happens like that sometimes, guys. I'm not saying that it's always the case. It just it tends to be that. Yahoo Finance has 4.4 million float on AFJK. Not when last updated. Interesting. We got like 13 seconds to go. Let's see how this does. That's your prior wick. Let's see if it can continue. $94, dude. I know we have one more bottom side, but it could start its momentum here. Just please be careful, because this is what I meant, right? And I hope they're not just using long liquidity, because of that 30-minute close or whatever. What could it reach if it went there? Let me see your 8-hour. You are at a support here. Yeah, that's the only thing. The only thing I can guess would be this 68.41, 45. Ow, 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 ow. Hold on, hold on. There's still there's still a lot of push on the bull side of things, guys. I don't know if they're gonna use it as a bear trap. It feels like it still though. I may be completely wrong on this, but I think they may be trying to catch liquidity on the downside. And in around 15 seconds, if this bottom ticks in that 15 second, this might burst open like upside. 5 seconds left. Actually, no, one more minute after this. So yeah, we're just at around 56 seconds left. They may be trying to, there's no commitment to the downside. The imbalance is what we're talking about, team. "30 seconds. Yeah, 20 seconds left. We have 10 seconds. Yeah, if it bottom ticks, this feels like it's gonna, burst upward. 3 seconds. Now, I think that was an uptick. Oh my goodness. Oh, dude, the SPX is ripping. I think it's gonna take it. Look at this. I think it's gonna drag the IWM up with it. Oh, dude, that is so strong. Destiny, how's your position doing? Okay. Oh my goodness, that is insanity. Yeah, without the SPX needs to pump, it needs to go up in order for the IWM to also join, like everything does. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe the volatility right now. Yeah, without that. Without this. Oh my goodness, it wants inflection? That would be equal to both. Everything would reach. Let me see the day on this. Uh, I mean, the last time we bounced, it was actually from around this point. No, it was around this point here. There's support here, right around there. If it fails it, then it's the bottom. It's the bottom areas, and it's doing it really quickly. You need a 10-point push up. There, yeah. If there's any shift to this, it's in the 5 minute time. It's in the 5 minute, like Pacific time, 12:55. in the last 5 minutes due to the risk off of the major ones like this, right? So people would start risking off the SPX short at those last minutes, and that would be your, that would be your pump. These inflections here. If there's anything that I would have guessed, that's what I was telling you earlier, that it would be in here somewhere. Whoa. Dropping a little harder on SPX. What the heck is happening? The IWM is inverting it. Oh my goodness, dude. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with the... Oh, is there news, guys? What's happening? Let's see. Await Fed rate decision. Correction to 58. Let's see. Stocks have dividends higher than treasuries. Update. I wonder if my dude over there mentioned something super negative. Trump says that the farm bailout would not be possible without tariffs. Any time the word. Let's see. It's nothing too bad though. Okay, well, 22 minutes ago this happened. Wow. Yeah, guys, other than that, I don't really see anything. Oh, unless it was company specific. Let me see. Yeah, the only thing really tilting would just be JP Morgan. Meta has stayed at the 1.60 minus. But Nvidia, Nvidia, Apple, and Microsoft are they're fine. Amazon is fine. Walmart is fine. I mean, Tesla is fine too. Oh yeah, J.P. Morgan. They're 800 billion though. That wouldn't carry the entire market unless just the statements that he puts out tumbles everything. Because that guy does have that kind of power. Muffin man, no problem, brother. Let me see this. There's nothing really dying. Then how the heck is that doing that? If there's nothing, that's ridiculous. Nothing is falling like this right now, guys. And it's after hours now. Yeah, that was a bit of a confusing. Unless it was just really options. That like there's nothing around that could show the speed that it dropped in. That was really curious. Unless we find out later on, and then we're like, oh, okay. Let me see the hourly in this. Oh, that's a pretty far downside on that hour. Yeah, this one was quite one to learn from. I think I'm gonna keep. The position on my IWM is down around 14%. Either I want to keep or maybe add a little more here, but I don't think I want to. I want to keep them, guys. They're for next day. And based on this, it feels like this. It feels like there could be a bounce because of this zone here. So yeah, price action testing this area here, and there's also this. Yeah, it's well within my bounds for a stop. I'm at 12% now. Yeah. I'm not going to close out these positions. I feel like there's going to be a bounce. Okay, guys. I got to start getting more stuff ready to move out. If you have any questions, team, please reach out to me. And yeah. Guys, everything is going to continue per our normal schedule. I don't think I'm going to break down YouTube, my brother. Oh, I don't know, brother. I haven't even checked. Yeah, man, this is not bad. Your daily time frame is 2 hours 55 minutes. This would be the time to decompress. Still feels like it has around a 209, 573 at least. Let's see. Wife has cleaning out some of her paperwork. Guess what it costs per night to stay at the Polynesian Village Hotel at Disney, 1976. Yes, our honeymoon. Can you believe $46 per night? No way. What a steal. That's awesome. I love it, brother. All right, team. I gotta start. I gotta put some stuff in the car before I get my son. And more moving, and more moving. But everything remains part of our schedule, team. We don't have any class tonight, but preps and everything still. So I'm not sure if I want to break down the computer just yet or what. But I will try my very best nonetheless. Okay, team. I love you guys. And hit me with any questions or any concerns, guys, and we'll talk very soon. Yeah, interesting. All right, guys. Later, everybody. Take care, team.